Good morning. Bonjour, bonjour. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Elisa's here, Brenda's here, Krista's here, Patty, good morning. How is everybody? What day is it? Wednesday. Is that right? Is that right? Welcome, everyone. All right. This is day 3. Day 3 is a really big day. So if you're here live, let me know. If you are joining the replay, let me know. If you have been in the Elegant Femme community for any amount of time, you probably know the significance of the number 3. I have a very, very special relationship with the number 3. We have the 3 femme types. I've had 3 boys. I mean, it goes on. We're on boardwalk 3. It goes on and on and on. I love the number 3, the power of 3. And I find and have found that when we honor something consistently for 3 days, 3 times, there is a tipping point. It can also be, see if this showed up for you, let me know in the chat if it did. It can also be the point where an intensity of resistance may come forward. Now, that doesn't mean that it's the only time you might experience some resistance inside A Course in Miracles or as we move through this process over the year. But I find that it really is a tipping point. So if you are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'd love to start with, how are you feeling after yesterday? Some of you shared so beautifully, so openly in the chat what was moving through you, some uncomfortability, some frustration, some confusion or withholding. And so many of you shared that by the time we were done yesterday, that energy had shifted. And again, that doesn't mean it's not going to come back. It's okay. The opportunity for us is if it does come back, just to let it go. Just to really, really let it go. So much better, ease. Okay, I'm gonna take some of my little coffee and we're gonna move into today. Anyone else want to share how they're feeling inside the chat? And let's actually start. Okay, beautiful. Ease indeed, acceptance of what is. So let's actually start together as we open up today, really settling in and slowing down. And something that the Course says that I find is really beautiful is that the only use, and this is paraphrasing, right? So it might not be exact. If you've been through the Course a million times, you're like, oh, it says this exactly. Around, maybe not exact. It says that there really isn't anything as time, and we have no use for time except to learn how to use it, which I feel is really beautiful. And in the essence of inside of this physical world, utilizing time in a way that's in service, those moments where we do slow down and we reconnect with the peace, the love, the knowing, the remembering. Have you had that experience where you drop in? And it doesn't have to be eyes closed, right? It could be when you're seeing a sunrise, or you're looking at your child, or anything between. You're a puppy, a blade of grass, and you just have that moment where you're like, I get it. And then you're like, wait, where's my coffee, right? So sometimes it doesn't last very long, but the second we tap in and we remember, we're moving lifetimes. That, and it's what the Course in Miracles calls the holy instant. We'll talk about that as we move. Can you just, without even knowing the full explanation of it in A Course in Miracles, can you feel the essence of a holy instant? The instant with which you remember, you pause, and you know that nothing is more important than you remembering, witnessing, seeing the love that you are. That you see it, that you remember it, that you feel it. So let's drop in together for an holy instant as we begin, if that feels good. Oh, I love seeing you all here. Thank you for being here. I actually wanted to thank you all today. I was thinking about that when I was getting ready. Feeling good and grounded, feeling pretty good, looking at my new grandson. Oh, Karen, like, oh, I would really love if someday, if it's in alignment with the highest good, that I could say the same thing that you just said right now. My boys are only 18 and 21, but I'm already like, oh my gosh, I dream of the day. If it's in alignment, right? So, oh, I feel that. A God moment. Yes, 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 I'm here. Hydro yoga, a moment of sacré. Absolument. I felt more grounded this week starting the day with this. I will tell you. Oh, Laurie, you're here. Bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. Your oldest turned 21 yesterday, Elise. Congratulations. Elisa. Okay. Elise. It's Elise, right? I know we went through this. Elise. You said it makes you smile. Your name makes everyone smile. Elise. I think that's correct. All right. Let us move into the holy instant as we move into lesson 3. Feeling into your devotion for being here. If it's available, allowing happiness, peace, joy, relief. You can actually share in the chat, like, what emotion can you tap into? And not even can you tap into, because there's no force. Only gentleness, only allowing. What emotion are you allowing, can you allow, is available to you that feels the best today? Not a force, not a push, not a have to. Some days we're like, I'm gonna be all right. Some days it's like, oh wow, I'm in my divinity. I feel it. I know it. Some days it's right all across the board. So share where you are when you're ready. As always, we ask that only that which is in accordance with the highest good to come forward. I like to say, Father, Mother, God. You say whatever you want. Bringing forward inside of our time together today, gratitude. So much gratitude. This is something even better for the highest good, highest good of all concerned. All right, gorgeous ladies. So I'm going to move right in because my intention is to really honor our like 15 to 20-ish minutes. And if you've known me for any length of time, you know that's not a given for me. Elisa. Yeah. All right. If you want to, as we're moving through here, drop how you're feeling in the chat. Oh, and here's Dave Marino. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this stream. I really want to feel into like, can we say like gracefully tap? Dave's probably rolling his eyes right now. What is a better way? Like if you're really enjoying this and you feel congruent with that, this is like, that we would love other women to feel the way we're feeling. Liking it supports that. That was too wordy. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Dave's like, just hit the button. If you like it, just hit the button. I just don't like to hit anything like at all. Don't even like the word. I don't have my glasses. Oh, this is going to be good today. All right. Look at Dave. All right, but seriously, if you like the video, let us know, subscribe, all those beautiful things, leave a comment, all the things. If you're watching the replay, please let me know you're watching the replay. One of the funnest things is going back through and seeing all of you. If you can't make it live, it's okay. It's really okay. And if you can, the live energy is so good. All right, are we ready? Are we ready for day 3, lesson 3 of A Course in Miracles? Are we ready? Actually, I'm not going to, those of you that are here with me live, are you ready? Are you ready? Feel it in your body. Are you ready? Are you ready to receive? Because that's a different feeling. We're here to receive, right? It's not, okay, better get ready, got to prepare. I'm ready to do the thing. It's like, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive. Laura's ready. Lily's ready. Brenda's ready. Anne's ready. My husband, I have heard that hitting the like button may result in miracles. I haven't confirmed this yet, though. I'm feeling it out. I'm testing it out. You're so funny, babe. Elaine's ready. Simona's ready. Lauren, oui, je suis prête. All right, ladies, on y va. On y va. Pronto. Pronto. Okay. We don't have the glasses, so who has started to do this and it reminds you of your mother? Anybody else? All right, beauties. In lesson number 1 and lesson number 2, we feel this continuation of the conversation in lesson number 3. And you might find as we continue to move through this portion that you're like, oh, okay. Like as I read this today, check in with yourself and see if it feels a little bit lighter. And there's a place where it enters into a little bit easier than it did perhaps on day 1. Lesson 3. I do not understand anything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, or in this place. And the reason that it says the street, the window, the place is because as we remember, we reviewed this in the very beginning, you can do the course anywhere, right? Our minds is like, okay, if I'm going to have a spiritual up-leveling and awakening, I need to be in an ashram on my yoga mat. There needs to be no noise. The clouds need to be parting. And look, if we get to enjoy that experience, if we like to have that experience, it's wonderful. I was on the beach this morning with the sunrise. I love these experiences. And the mind and the ego can utilize this of this is not the perfect place. This is not the perfect experience. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. If you find yourself moving through the day and you're like, oh shit, for real, right? You're like, oh shit, I didn't do the exercise. Ooh, and you're in the car at a traffic light, or you're, eating, or you're in the bathroom, for crying out loud. It's a perfect place, always a perfect place. We're gonna add that. In the street, from the window, in this place, in the bathroom, okay? Wherever we are, ladies, wherever we are. I do not understand anything I see in this room, wherever you are. Apply this idea in the same way as the previous ones, without making distinctions of any kind. This is important. And some of you brought up the natural, beautiful resistance that can come forward initially inside of this of, wait, I want to understand that. I feel like I do understand that. I like that thing. I like the meaning I've given that thing. I don't want to say I don't have any meaning or I don't understand it. I feel like I do. And if we can breathe into what we spoke about yesterday is just, what if? What if I don't understand? Okay? Whatever you see becomes a proper subject for applying the idea. Be sure that you do not question the suitability of anything for the application of the idea. These are not exercises in judgment. This is a big one. We'll talk about this as we go. Anything is suitable if you see it. Some of the things you see may have emotionally charged meaning for you. Try to lay such feelings aside and merely use these things exactly as you would anything else. The point of the exercises is to help you clear your mind of all past associations, to see things exactly as they appear to you now, and to realize how little you really understand about them. It is therefore essential that you keep a perfectly open mind, unhampered by judgment, in selecting the things to which the idea for the day is to be applied. For this purpose, one thing is like any other, equally suitable and therefore equally useful. Okay, I do not understand anything I see. Now, and again, one of the really important components of the course is to go beyond just the kind of intangible thought of, okay, I don't understand anything I see. It's to apply that idea to specific things that you see in the physical world. I do not understand anything I see in this room. And take a minute and go just like we did the first 2 days. I do not understand this. I do not understand anything I'm seeing. I do not understand. A minute in the morning, right now, like when we're complete today, and a minute in the evening, all right? I do not understand anything I see in this room, from this window, in this place, wherever you might be. How is this feeling? Does this feel a little bit more like, okay, I'm going to consider that I don't understand. I'm just going to consider that I don't understand anything I'm seeing. One of the prayers that I have created for myself, one of the things I say that I really love, and I'll share it with you now in case that it's of service and it resonates with you, is in those moments where I find myself really attaching my idea of what I think things mean, or seeing something and feeling like I know, and witnessing myself inside, okay, I really don't know, is I surrender everything I think I know and allow the space for the divine truth to pour into me. I surrender everything I think I know and allow the space for the divine knowing, the truth, whatever it might serve you, to pour into me. I love this personally. So how is this feeling? I do not understand anything I see. Where are we inside? Resonating, a little easier, anything you want to share, releasing meaning 100%. And again, what's really important, and this is why I was going back and forth a little bit on day one around not wanting to over intellectualize the exercise and think, because our egos can do this. Oh, I get it so much I don't even need to do the exercise. I get it. I don't understand anything I see. Totally get it. I'm good. And not do the exercise. There is a momentum that is created from the exercise that is so sacred. Slowing down and dedicating ourselves, devoting ourselves to that 1 minute in the morning and 1 minute in the evening where you're actually stopping and with all sincerity of your heart, because we know the difference, don't we? Or we're like, oh yeah. And we approach it like if you're inside of Elegant Femme, and you know the femme types, the indie, the Frenchie, and the New Yorker, we can approach the ACIM exercises from a faux New Yorker, can't we? Okay, check. I did the thing. Fine. I did it. I totally get it. I understand. Next. Like this energy of void, this energy of rush, this energy of I have to, this energy of, right, just getting it done versus really leaning back in life, being with yourself, asking for Spirit's assistance as you move through the exercise, and devoting everything you have for 1 minute to say, I do not understand anything I see. And let your eyes scan the room for about a minute and let this awareness pour into you, right? I don't understand that tree. I don't understand that lamp. I don't understand that camera. I don't understand that face. I don't understand anything I'm seeing. Okay? Well, I repeat my surrender prayer. Yes, and what I will also do is I will write it down in the description. So if you would like to return to it, or you would like to write it down. So when we were doing our live events consistently, I had these beautiful Live You Fully cards, and we would print things, like write out and keep it in our wallet. I love to do these things. So I will write it in the description so you have it there. And if it serves you, if it feels good, if you like this kind of physical reminder, Write it on a beautiful little piece of paper and stick it in your wallet. You don't even need to look at it consistently. Sometimes when we're just going through our wallet and we see the tip of the paper and we know what's in there, we're like, ah, okay. So it is, I surrender everything I think I know, and I allow the space for the divine to pour itself into me. I think it feels so elegant and so beautiful, and it just resets my system. Another thing that's really helpful, some of you know about this, is the sensual breath. The sensual breath is something that we do inside of Elegant Femme, where it's a specific breath of breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth in a really sensual way that aligns our nervous system. It aligns our sense of receiving. And so for me personally, again, as this is Elegant Femme's Guide to A Course in Miracles, I end every lesson with that for myself, 3 sensual breaths. So I will end today's lesson in that way. Again, feel free to utilize anything that serves you. Let go of anything that doesn't. I'm doing this for me. Always, first and foremost, I'm here for me. And if it serves you and supports you, it's just icing. It's icing. So I'm going to end with that. All right. Are we good? All right. I will put the surrender prayer in the... I don't want to let you go. I know that I'm going to be with you for a year, and I'm really going to do my best to stick to this 15-minute thing, because I'm like, already I could just stay with you all day. Well, I won't do that. Thank you for being here live. I will see you back here tomorrow. Remember to communicate in the chair, in the chair. I do not understand anything. Remember to communicate in the chat. And if you want to continue the conversation inside of Women Living Fully, that's there for you as well. And just thank you. I'm so glad you're loving this. I'm loving it too. Like every day, I want to tell you this before we complete. Every day, I'm like, oh, I'm so happy we're doing this. I'm so excited. I love this so much. Like I love this. This is like the juice of my day. I love it so much. So thank you. So with that, let's go ahead and complete with, well, I'm going to complete with 3 sensual breaths. And just in case this is something that serves you, I'll walk you through the first one if you would like to join me. A lot of you have already been in Elegant Femme, so this is not going to be unfamiliar to you. If you are brand new, you might be like, are we having a When Harry Met Sally moment? What exactly is going on here? And I would just encourage you to try it and see how it feels in your body. In Elegant Femme, we're all about increasing your capacity to receive, which really, I feel like that's what everything is about. So it's not special to Elegant Femme. It's a focus inside of Elegant Femme. I really love this energy as we move through A Course in Miracles, that it is about receiving the course, not about doing it. It's about receiving. So with that, sensual breath, we'll do 3. I'll do 3. You do whatever we want. The first one I'll walk you through. The last 2 will just be in your own space. So we move through the sensual breath with our eyes closed, really slowing down inside any chatter, any nervousness, any movement that feels anything less than beautiful. And what we're going to allow is a breath in through the nose. And I like to imagine like a beautiful ribbon, just like caressing my insides. A lot of women that come to Elegant Femme will tell me, or they'll realize, and I've realized this for myself, like I'm not breathing properly. Like my breath stops like here, or not even going any further than that. And this idea that, okay, we're breathing, but we move through life as if we're running a race, like, okay, or we're not breathing at all. Not ideal, not very elegant, not very supportive. So a sensual breath in through the nose, the ribbon comes all the way down, clearing any blockages along the way. Visualizing that breath come all the way down into what we call inside of Elegant Femme the power of sensuality. And this is where the indie femme type resides. Once you feel that breath, go as low as it can. Okay, trust your body. Once we feel that breath connecting, we release in a sensual exhale. This is our When Harry Met Sally moment. Try it and see how good it feels. Okay, we'll go ahead and do 3. If you would like to join me, try it out. And then open your eyes. Just try it. See how you feel. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Welcome to lesson number 3. Bye. I'm yawning. Yeah, let the emotions move. Let it happen. Sometimes we're scared of the feeling of fatigue because we're afraid we will never move out of it. So we resist it and push it away. And when we start to allow ourselves to feel safe in the emotion of rest, then we shift our relationship with that. We say inside of Elegant Femme, rest is an aligned action. So we'll talk about this more. All right, ladies. Bye. Bye. I want to go. Dave and I have a very special day. Tomorrow is our 23rd anniversary. Dave, if you're listening,